Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
Now we begin the English language transmission from Pyongyang, the capital of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Leading to the mixed progress. South General Kim Il-sung. We now prefer a leader, Congress, Song of General Kim Jong-il. You are listening to Voice of Korea News Now. The Korean leader Kim Jong-il's famous work, The Sundom-based Revolutionary Line, is a great revolutionary line of work either and an ever-victorious banner of our revolution, was recently brought out and developed by the Narcotica Forum at the Publishing House of Russia. The Asia-Pacific Regional Committee for Remembering President Kim Il-sung was formed recently. Selected as honorary chairpersons were Dharmawati Sarunapurutty, chairman of the founding committee of the Saruna Foundation for Education of Indonesia, Madhavusthana Nepal, former Prime Minister of the Nepalese government, Shivu Shankara, former Foreign Minister of India, and as co-chairman, Eko Surya Sanjaya, General Chairman of the National Guidance Council of the Pioneer Party of Indonesia, Amarasita Mahathira, Senator from the Awami National Party of Pakistan, Rashidi Khan Manan, Chairman of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Bangladesh, Prasanna Ranatunga, Prime Minister of the West State Government of Sri Lanka, Assemblyman Rayford Mariano, Chairman of the Philippine Solidarity Committee for Peace and Reunification of the Korean Peninsula, and Peter Roos, co-chairman of the Asia-Pacific Regional Committee to support Korea's peace and reunification. The committee decided to hold various political and cultural events and solidarity movements to give wide publicity to the immortal lives of the Korean leader Kim Il-sung, of the era and humankind, and support the Korean people's just cause to build a prosperous socialist country and the unified country in an independent and peaceful way. The Austrian Committee for Remembering President Kim Il-sung was inaugurated in Vienna on the 3rd. A roundtable talk was held in Malaysia, a reading session in Angola, and a photo exhibition in South Africa between May the 26th and June the 2nd, on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the Korean leader Kim Jong-il's start of work. as a central committee of the Workers' Party of Korea. Displayed at the exhibition venue were photographs showing the immortal exploits performed by the Korea leader Kim Jong-il in party building. Speakers at the event said, His Excellency Great Kim Jong-il is a peerless statesman who further consolidated the Workers' Party of Korea into a powerful party and stressed that his exploits performed for peace of the Korean Peninsula and the world will be kept in the hearts of humankind forever. South Koreans of all sections are speaking highly of respected Kim Jong-un's politics of love for the people. Yunnan News and other mass media reported of Marshal Kim Jong-un's spread guidance runs through with warm passion and feelings for the people under different titles, including Understanding of the Year of Kim Jong-un and Familiar Politics. The Hangul의 Pyongyang Daily News and Korean-Ilbo set service bases for the people, including the Rungna People's Pleasure Ground, the Ryugyong Hills Complex, the People's Open-Air Ice Rink, and the Meeting Riding Club continue to be built in the north under the wise leadership of First Chairman Kim Jong-un. Korean News and the internet media stress that everything for the people, everything depending on the popular masses. These are the constant view of giving importance to and loving the people, often emphasized by Kim Jong-un, first chairman of the National Defense Commission. The benevolent image of the supreme leader Kim Jong-un, who regarded the service for the people as his happiness and feels the biggest pleasure in the people's happiness, is the purchase of the genuine leader of the people, people-loving statesman, and the son of national salvation, South Korean press. The Switzerland-Korea Committee recently posted an article on its web indication of the 75th anniversary of the victorious battle in the Busan area in Korea. The article said, the victory in the Busan area battle won under the command of Generalissimo Kim Il-sung with matchless courage and uncommon wisdom was a victory of historic significance that shook the barbarous colonial rule of the Japanese imperialists to its roots and fully demonstrated the validity of the idea of attaching importance to arms, the Sundan idea. That idea, created by Generalissimo Kim Il-sung and carried forward and developed by Generalissimo Kim Jong-il, is now fully carried on by Marshal Kim Jong-un, which enables Korea to win only victory in the fierce confrontation with the U.S. imperialists, the article stressed. That day, the Swiss Group for the Study of the KKK also blogged an article of the same content. DPRK wrestler Kim Seung-yeon came first at the 2014 Asia Junior Wrestling Championship held in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. On the series, she beat her rival of Taipei of China in girls freestyle 48 kg preliminaries and her Indian rival in the semi-finals. She defeated her Chinese rival in the finals and bagged a gold medal. And Kim came third in the boys 50 kg freestyle and bagged a bronze medal. The Korean Association for Supporting the Children was established in the DPRK. Its mission is to defend the basic rights of the children and render assistance to the government in its effort to improve the children's health, nutrition, intellectual development, and livelihood, and bring them up in good health and soundly so as to prepare them to be driving forces in building a thriving nation. The association is a non-profit organization, irrespective of differences in political views, religious beliefs, ethnic, nationality, Asian sex, as well as disability in its activities. Its government body is the annual general meeting of its members with an executive council and the rest. The association operates local offices, children's clinics, mobile clinics, information center, and nutrient food production processes, giving assistances to the only children's hospital and baby homes and nurseries in provinces according to its first plan. The association headquarters in Pyongyang. The Federal Research Institute under the Branch Academy of Light Industrial Science of Korea is developing wholesome natural functional drinks from potato. They have developed potato as bottless milk, potato yogurt, potato cassis, potato juice, and other drinks containing solanine, polyphenol, and other functional ingredients, which were efficacious in oxidizing, preventing aging, raising immunity, reducing blood pressure, and treating inflammation. Potato black and green teas prevent the aging of brain, stimulate heart, reduce the blood sugar, relieve coughing, lessen the phlegm, and so on. The key point of the research is to lower production costs and increase the production output by fermenting the juice produced in the process of producing potato flour, and to develop the previously developed drinks into popular goods of nano level. Talks were held between Foreign Minister Young, head of the DPRK government delegation on a visit to the Republic of Gambia, and Abubakar Abdullah Senghor, Foreign Minister of Gambia, at the building of the Gambian Ministry of Foreign Affairs on the 5th. Present there on the Korean side were members of the delegation and Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to Gambia, and on the opposite side, the Deputy General Secretary for Bilateral Political Relations and the Deputy General Secretary for Multilateral Cooperative Relations of the Foreign Ministry. Both sides exchanged views on developing friendly relations between the two countries and other issues of mutual concern. The Gambian Foreign Minister admired the efforts of His Excellency Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of the Korean people, to defend the sovereignty of the country and ensure regional peace and security with its bold grit, and stressed that Gambia would continue to strengthen the relations of support and cooperation with the friendly DPRK on the international arena. The government delegation of the DPRK, led by Foreign Minister Lee Soo-young, arrived in Gabon by air on June the 8th. Earlier, the delegation left the Republic of Gambia after finishing visit. Jiba Baba Ahmed, Secretary of the Borno State Government of Nigeria, and his party visited Mangyongbe, the birthplace of President Kim Il-sung. They also visited the Breast Cancer Research Center at the Pyongyang Maternity Hospital, the tower of the CHID, the only children's hospital, and the Pyongyang Students and Children's Palace. The spokesman for the Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of Korea issued a statement on June the 9th. The statement says, recently, the South Korean traders, despite a strong warning and denunciation of the public at home and abroad, have decided to establish the UN North Korean Human Rights Office in South Korea and officially inform the United Nations Office. Some days ago, Park Geun-hye met the former chairman of the UN North Korean Human Rights Investigation Committee on a visit to South Korea and told him that they would inform the inhabitants of the South and the North of the human rights situation of the North, saying that an ethical new opportunity has been provided in survey of the human rights situation of the North. The UN North Korean Human Rights Office is a conspiratorial tool for aggression and overthrow of the system of the DPRK, cooked up according to the North Human Rights Report and North Human Rights Resolution, drawn up by the United States and its satellites with falsehood and fabrications. When voices of denunciation and apprehensions about the establishment of the office in South Korea are loud at home and abroad, they excuse themselves, saying they have not invited it, but the United Nations requested for it. But it is a shameless sophistry to cover up their crimes. The establishment of a Human Rights Office against the people-centered socialist system and the DPRK, bright with the politics of love for the people, in South Korea, the king of democracy and thunderer of human rights, governed by fascist dictatorship and anti-popular administration, is the mockery of justice and truth. In fact, the sacred human rights and inhuman crime of impairing the peace of the United Nations. We have already gravely warned the establishment of the UN North Korean Human Rights Office in South Korea as a tremendous political provocation, desecrating and ridiculing our dignity and people, a serious hostility engaging and challenging our system, and the declaration of war of institutional confrontation. The UN North Korean Human Rights Office, an offspring of vicious conspiracy of the United States and the South Korean puppet, must not blame others for an indignant and merciless baptism of fire in South Korea. The responsibility will go entirely to those who put up and invited the flamethrower, the statement of a spokesman for the Committee for the Peaceful Reunification of Korea stressed. Parliament in Uzbekistan held an event on the 2nd on the occasion of the 14th anniversary of the publication of the historic June 15th Inter-Korean Joint Declaration. Present there was Kim Yoon-il, president of the Korean Old Persons Association for Culture and Tradition in Uzbekistan, and its officials, the chief editor of the newspaper Tongil, president of the Women's Society, heads of our troops of compatriots and other Koreans. Invited there were the DPRK Shurjidagov ad interim and embassy staff members. Speaker said that the June 15th Inter-Korean Joint Declaration provided by the great Kim Jong-il was a crucial guideline for the struggle of national reunification. The bright prospect is premised on the way of the national reunification and the nation, thanks to respected Marshal Kim Jong-un, he stressed. Then the performance of the Korean artist was given. The South Korean newspaper Munha Ilbo, in its editorial on the 5th, said the result of the June 4th local self-government elections is a great warning of the public to Park Geun-hye. The editorial said the June 4th public judgment on Park Geun-hye is a yellow card, and it shows possibility of the red card to force her out of power next time. The daily Hanyore on the 5th editorially said the recent elections are the first step of the people's judgment, and the ruling and opposition should remember that anyone who does not share the people's will and breath is to be dismissed. The Nigerian National Committee for the Study of Human Rights and Communism recently posted on its website an article under the title "The Nation Itself" on the occasion of the 14th anniversary of the historic June 15th North-South Joint Declaration. The article said, "The June 15th North-South Joint Declaration, milestone of Korea's reunification, was made public in Pyongyang in 2000. However, due to the South Korean authorities' pursuant the persistent efforts of the United States to fight with the DPRK, causing military confrontation and tensions, not peace and stability, settled on the Korean Peninsula. The idea of by a nation itself reflects the will for defending peace and the spirit of great national unity. Defending and implementing the idea of by a nation itself leads to reunification and prosperity of the Korean nation, and peace and stability of the region and the world," the article added. At the end of the news was by Lee Hyang-sin and Kim Jong-il. This is Voice of Korea. The daily Rodong Shinmun carried a commentary on June 9th under the title "Prison are the peoples under the groundless pretext of a threat." The commentary said recently the vice chairman of the U.S. Joint Chiefs of Staff held what they call seminar on missile defense, that the removal of the missile threat of the DPRK is the highest priority of the U.S. missile defense and continues. The vice chairman said North Korea has not yet tested an intercontinental ballistic missile that can reach the U.S. mainland, but there is truth and countermeasures in view of all possibilities, and cooperation with South Korea, Japan, Australia, and other allies is very important to cope with the ballistic missile threat. U.S. surrender of our war deterrent force is nothing but the mere pretext to justify their moves to establish missile defense systems. The law and power of national defense for 2015, passed through the U.S. House of Representatives some time ago, pointed out that the U.S. Secretary of Defense must assess the plan to strengthen missile cooperation between the United States, Japan, and South Korea, and reported to the Armed Service Committee of the U.S. House of Representatives within 6 months. They also scheme to deploy the high-altitude missile defense system, the core of the missile defense system, in South Korea. And recently, the U.S. Air Force deployed 2 of the 3 reconnaissance drones, Global Hawks,
based in Anderson Air Base of the Guam Islands in the Misawa Base of Japan. U.S.'s Lander of Peace of the Abyss is with a hideous plot to cook up a military bloc of NATO types in Northeast Asia, destroy regional stability and strategic balance, and contain regional big powers. The U.S. criminal plot to dominate the Asia-Pacific region using the bloc as a tool is unjustifiable and doomed to failure, the commentary of the daily Rodong-Shimin Press. That was the commentary under the title, Seeking Other Purpose Under the Groundless Pretext of a Threat, carried in the daily Rodong-Shimin on June the 9th. This is Voice of Korea. This time, we present the immortal masterpiece, Song of Korea, written by the Korean leader Kim Il-sung during the anti-Japanese revolutionary struggle. Orchestral music, song dedicated to Marshal Kim Il-sung.
but you. Powerful is the strength leading Korea, taking the people's destiny upon herself. She will realize all our dreams and ideas. The great Kim Il-sung, we may nobody but you. The great Kim Il-sung, we will remain loyal to you.
about Mount Sundan. Mount Sundan is a scenic spot in the western part of Korea. It presents an exquisite view of the fantastic peaks, with scenic rocks and cliffs, all kinds of flowers and dense forest. The great Kim will pay deep attention to reveal the beautiful mountain in the cultural recreation resort of the people, and took all efforts to radically change the mountain. He visited the elevated mountain early in the morning of 26th or 1997. Proposing visiting the mountain immediately after seizures of the people who had done good work for the people, they started in the early morning before sunrise for field guidance, not to hinder the relaxation of people in the pleasure ground on the holiday. All the facilities, including well-paid swimming pools, pavilions, angling sites, and tea shops, had been built in perfect harmony with the surrounding scenery. Dropping in at the tea shop with the dark architectural building built at the foot of the mountain, Kim Jong-il said, it is flawless in every aspect, and the people like it when they taste food and drink tea in his liking. He expressed great satisfaction as he and happy people himself. He kindly struck the need to join the sincere services with listening Russian people, and he proposed naming the food shop Songbang Tea Shop. After visiting different places of the pleasure ground, he said Mount Songbang is as good as Mount Songbang for its wonderful scenery with different kinds of flowers and springs, thick foliage in summer, plenty of leaves in autumn, and snow sweet in winter. He underscored the need to build up the large and better so that many people could visit it. Soon, every dish gives the people in our country, where the working people, including workers and farmers, are the masters of the country, they call for building up the Songbangs and pleasure ground better on the highest level, as it is possession of the people. As a result, all the facilities in the pleasure ground have been used conveniently for the relaxation of the housing people. Ponds, bridges, pavilions, all sorts of things have been newly built. More trees and flower plants of good species planted, as seen tables and benches in different places. Mount Songbang has many places of historical interest, including the well-preserved Songbang Temple. There too, the tourists the painstaking efforts of the great Kim Jong-il to visit Mount Songbang on May Day in spring to provide a good pleasure ground for people. So far, you've heard a story about Mount Songbang. This is Voice of Korea.
Please enjoy your feelings in Bangkok, Song of Love for the People.
People's Republic of Korea. The Voice of Korea presents its English language service for Southeast Asia between 5 and 6 hours UTC on 13,660 kHz and 15,105 kHz, and between 10 and 11 hours UTC on 11,735 kHz and 13,660 kHz. For Middle East and Africa between 16 and 17 hours UTC on 9,890 kHz and 11,645 kHz, and between 19 and 20 hours UTC on 9,835 kHz and 11,635 kHz. For Southern Africa between 19 and 20 hours UTC on 7,210 kHz and 11,910 kHz. And for Central and South Americas between 4 and 5 hours UTC on 11,735 kHz, 13,760 kHz, and 15,180 kHz. And between 10 and 11 hours UTC on 11,710 kHz and 15,180 kHz. Goodbye, Pyongyang.